Hello, everyone. We're now broadcasting live, January 3rd, 2016. So, a lot of travel recently. Yesterday I went to Stony Creek. Today I went to St. Catharines. Tomorrow I'm going all the way to Toronto. And there's rumors that I might even be going to Taiwan in February and Thailand. That's the new buzz. Let's see. Imagine I'll make a week trip to Thailand. It'll be like a dream. I'll get over jet lag when I get back. I'll just become accustomed to time change and I'll be back in Canada. Kind of ridiculous, really. But it would be nice to go and talk to Ajahn Tong about our new monastery. And that's about it. Brother's in Taiwan, so I could visit him. And there's a conference in Taiwan. And I found out what it is. It's a conference on religious freedom, because the Taiwanese are concerned about their religious freedom, or about religious freedom in China, for example. It's a big reason why they don't want to become a part of China, I think. China has problems with religious freedom, as I understand. Anyway, it's a thing.
What language is the conference in, Bante?
I don't know. I'll just be tagging along with the head monk from Stony Creek. He's the one who got invited, not me. But he's invited me to go with him. I mean, they're very concerned. The Khmer Krom people are, they'd like to do anything they can to preserve whatever religious freedom is left in South Vietnam. Vietnam doesn't have a very good record of religious freedom. Well, they've practically tried to wipe out Theravada Buddhism. Khmer Krom. So that's that. Anything else? No other big announcement. At our meetings today. Do we have questions?
We do.
Oh.
What are the four great elements? I know they refer to our direct experience and not something like atoms, but I don't understand what exactly each element is experienced as.
The water element isn't experienced, but it's inferred based on how the other three present themselves. So the air element is stiffness, the earth element is hardness, the fire element is heat. The water element is cohesion, but for example, on the roof of your mouth, when your tongue sticks to the roof of your mouth, that's because of the water element, but you experience it still as tension. But the tension is there because of the cohesion. So when your hands stick together, you pull them apart, you feel the tension. The tension arises not because you're pushing, because of the stickiness.
We're actually talking about these elements in Visuddhimagga class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in the Visuddhimagga, you actually are talking about blood, for example. Blood is an example of the water element, but it's really not. It's, I'm not the expert on all of this, actually, especially the water element and exactly how it works, but yeah, these are conceptual water.
I think they called it mobile water, and it was mobile water and something else. Maybe it was mobile blood, I'm not sure. Something was mobile. If I assign 10 minutes for walking and 10 minutes for sitting, will the timer sound go off after 10 minutes or only at the end of the 20-minute period? It should go off after both if it's working properly. I guess for some people the timer doesn't work, but it's always worked on my phone and my PC, so it depends. Is there a way to upload a profile picture without using Gravatar?
Should be. No, you can't upload, but you have to put it somewhere on the internet and link to it. We don't have a place for you to upload it.
Yeah, I think I uploaded mine from like Photo Bucket, but it came out wrong. I think it's oval.
You notice it's now been fixed.
Oh, did you fix that, Pante?
I uploaded a version to our website.
Oh, thank you. I had always meant to do that. Yeah, if you upload from something like Photo Bucket, your photo comes out oval and sort of stretched.
No, that's not it. You uploaded a non-square photo. It says quite clearly on the instructions you need a square photo. If you don't have a square photo, it comes out oval.
Okay. So you're supposed to crop it as a square then?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need a square photo. Otherwise, because I think I could probably figure out a way, but I'm not clever enough to. I probably could, but I don't have the time to figure out how to work it's just so much easier if the photo is square to make a circle.
Good to know. I've been practicing Kung Fu as a form of meditation for years now, and I'd like to know your opinion on Shaolin monks and Kung Fu meditation. Maybe talking about some of the clear differences between this kind of practice and sports or fitness, which ultimate goal is just to do physical exercise in order to have a good body or be more attractive to others. Thanks in advance.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about Shaolin. It's not what I teach. So, kind of made a rule of not answering questions about other people's practices.
Do the weekly commitments tick over individually from when the button is put? Do the weekly commitments tick over individually from when the button is pushed? Or is there a time when they all refresh each week?
If it's a weekly thing, it just gives the last 7 days. If it's a monthly thing, it gives the last month. If it's a daily thing, I think it's just the last 24 hours. I can't remember actually. Daily might be a bit different.
Yeah, that sounds right, because it's not like there's one point in the week where it all gets refreshed. It is kind of perpetual.
But I can't remember if the daily, maybe there's an exception for that, because daily you kind of want to do it for that day, right?
Well, with the commitments, there's kind of a neat feature I've noticed. If you're good with your commitment, it's green. If you're partly done with your commitment, it's sort of yellowish green. And if you haven't done your commitment at all, by the end of the day, it's red. So it does seem to kind of let you know your progress. If you've committed for, so many minutes and you've only done half of that, it'll be like a yellowish.
If you hover over it, it tells you.
Tells you the percentage.
Yeah. Yes, someone criticized that because said did you know that 10% of people in the world are colorblind and can't tell the difference between red and green? So the color scheme's apparently not that.
Oh.
Yeah, shouldn't be red to green, but whatever. I'm not colorblind. That's not fair, is it?
Well, if you're colorblind, you can hover over it and see the percentages.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't change anything.
Yeah. Just kind of a warning.
Yeah.
I think the quality of my sitting meditation practice is very good, but wonder if it can be improved. During daily meditation, is it better to meditate for as long as one is able to in a single setting, Or is it more beneficial to practice several shorter meditation sessions each day?
Well, you should do both walking and sitting. So not just single sittings. And it's good to make it consistent. So if you practice, I mean, I would say there's a happy medium. If you're practicing like 10 minutes walking, 10 minutes sitting, 5 times a day, the benefit to that is that you're continuously mindful throughout the day. But the detriment is, or the bad side is, that you're never really testing yourself. None of it's really serious meditation. Whereas if you do 2 hours at once, and then nothing for the rest of the day, then the benefit is you've really pushed yourself. But the problem is that the rest of the time you're not doing any form of meditation. So sort of a happy medium is to do 2 sessions a day, maybe 3 if you have time. Maybe 2 long ones, one in the morning and one in the evening, and then during the day, during work or whatever, take time to do a shorter one. Because there's 2 aspects here. One is pushing yourself to really testing yourself and forcing the difficult conditions to come up and challenging yourself to be patient with them. But the other is to make it consistent throughout the day. And you have to keep them both in mind. Certainly doing once a day is not really enough. Doing too short of sessions is also not all that beneficial. So it should be fairly long, and a couple of times or a few times a day.
Is too much sitting meditation bad? Can you be addicted to it? Is meditation a need or a want? Is meditation a need or a want?
The dude has a yellow question mark. I think I get to pass on that one.
No, he's been meditating, and
I get to pass on that one.
No, he's been meditating, just not in the last couple of hours.
All right. Well, he's Canadian as well, so he gets a pass. We'll give him a pass. Is too much sitting meditation bad? No. Well, it can be harmful to the body, so you should do walking as well. Can you be addicted to meditation? I don't see why not. I mean, at least intellectually, it can be an ego thing. I think you'd be hard-pressed to lust after meditation, in the same way that you lust after food. Like you see your sitting mat and you're just like, oh. I think that's unlikely. But, I suppose you could conceive of a possibility. Highly unlikely, though. Is meditation a need or a want? No, meditation is a practice.
And with that, we're caught up with the questions.
All right. Lots of meditators today, since it's the weekend.
Yes.
Let's see, who do we have? We got somebody from Cambodia. Too many Americans, as usual.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Oh, it's a terrible thing. Did you know that like 70% of the people who follow me on YouTube are Americans?
Well, sure. I mean, you speak English, and there's a lot of us.
There
And
are.
think of all the good you're doing.
I'm just it just goes with the job of being Canadian. I have to criticize America.
I know.
Look down my Canadian nose at you. Lots of Americans. I mean, hey, power to you. You're putting the rest of the world to shame. All your meditation. Americans make really good meditators, actually. I've said this before many times. They have a certain it's confidence. They do things through. I mean, it's a gross generalization, of course, but you can generalize. When you've taught around the world, and especially teaching in Thailand, I would see so many people from so many different countries. And Americans tend to be, strong. They go for it. They finish what they set out to do. Canadians get halfway through the course and go home because, of course, we're known for waffling, and it's the truth. It's, again, a gross generalization, but interesting nonetheless. Samantha, who is Sri Lankan living in the UK. We have a Brazilian, another UK fifth rounder. Is that a drinking reference?
Maybe a boxing reference.
Maybe a football reference that I don't get. Another Canadian. 2 people with no country. I feel sorry for you. No, actually, not having a country can be a very good thing. Countries can be irksome. Israel is this? No, Argentina. Magda from Argentina. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. A couple of people with hearts beside their names. We should all put hearts beside our names. Send love to each other. May you all be well and happy. There we go. See some hearts. All right. Have a good night, everyone.
You as well, Bhante.
Oh, this is what I wanted to say. I think we're going to have to switch. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be Dhammapada from now on. Because my Mondays and Wednesdays are pretty busy. I think Tuesdays and Thursdays. That'll make it more sustainable as well, It puts less pressure on me to have to research and so on. Twice a week. I know I was doing 7 before, right? But
what are your thoughts on the Buddhism basics?
Buddhism what?
The Buddhism basics. You were thinking of maybe restarting the basic Buddhism series?
Well, let's see. Can do 1 Dhammapada a week and 1 other thing a week. Or we could do a 3rd one on Saturday would be a good day. Do something different on Saturday. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then Saturday something like that. Weekends probably be good.
That sounds good.
Okay. Pat, good night. Thanks, Robin.
Thank you, Bhante.
And
Good night.